Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a different kind of angle here, a different kind of video, and I'm wearing these wasp looking glasses from Key, Australia, but whatever. I wanted to do a different kind of video. I am packing for vacation, woohoo! And so by the time this video goes up, I'm gonna be way back from vacation for like a while. But I just wanted to share with you guys because I wanted to give you some intel on how it is that I pack my makeup and skincare for vacations and things of the sort, so that way I can save space, but also, you know, give you guys some information on what kinds of things that I like to take when I pack. And if you can learn something from this, maybe give you some kinds of tips and tricks as to what you can take when you pack to save space and time when you're doing your makeup and skincare, then let's get into it. Okay, so we're at my makeup desk here, and I do want to mention that I am a crazy person, especially when it comes to makeup and skincare. So I do tend to overpack, as we love to do. You know, we love to overpack stuff because I'm the kind of person that I think I'm gonna take stuff just in case like I decide to do something completely different with my makeup or whatever, or I want to do one day like something else and do something crazy. I take just in case stuff all the time, especially with clothes. I bring just in case clothes because I know me, and I know that one day I'm gonna be feeling super nice, super like I want to dress up, and then the next day I feel like I want to just wear some jeans and a t-shirt. So I know me and that I can constantly change how I feel. I have all intentions at the beginning to go and dress super fancy and super nice and do my makeup super nice, but then I know that when I get there, I'm gonna be super tired and not want to do any of that. So I bring just in case stuff all the time. So I do tend to overpack. You guys probably do not need this much stuff, but I do because I'm crazy, as I've said. So one thing that I do want to mention is that these are Zuca large cases, and they're not that big. I know that they probably look bigger in person, but they're really not that big. I'm sorry, they look bigger on camera, but they're really not that big. They are a nice size. But what I like about them is that they can hold a lot of product in it. For not being so big, they're still pretty compact, but they can hold a lot of stuff in here, as you can see. So I personally really like these for traveling. So you can just get some Zuca large pouches. They're pretty inexpensive. I believe around $15 depending on where you get them, but they're really nice and pretty spacious, and they hold a lot of stuff. And because they're a little bit more of a flexible fabric, you can fit a lot of stuff in there and it won't mess up your items. Everything is pretty compact in there and your items won't move around for that reason. So I really love these for this. I have two of them because yeah, I didn't have enough space in one of them. So I have two, but you can definitely, if you're not as crazy as me in overpacking, you could definitely fit all of your items into one, but you know, I'm extra. Okay, so I'm gonna start off at this one. It does have a zipper on it, so that's nice, but I have it unzipped for you. So I'm gonna start off with this case. I am taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder because I feel like it's the nicest on my skin and it's not super mattifying. Sometimes when I go on vacation, my skin can freak out and get lots of texture. So I try to bring items that are not going to overly mattify my skin and enhance the texture. So I like to bring this. I am bringing some MAC Studio Fix powders. I'm bringing one in a shade that's mine and one that's a shade a little bit darker because I do like to use these for when I'm doing less makeup. I usually just do some concealer and some of this powder foundation, and it adds a little bit of coverage, but it's not super heavy in that case. And I bring it in a darker shade because I also like to use it for bronzer. So I have two of those. I am bringing some lash curlers because these make all the difference, especially if you're wearing falsies, which I'm gonna try to put on some. No promises there. I might just throw them out completely, but lash curlers make a huge difference. Even if you're just doing your daily makeup, do some lash curl It makes a big difference. Some Bahama Mama bronzer. It's very compact, so I really like to bring this with me, and it's a really beautiful bronzer. I also have the Juvia's Place bronzer just because these are really nice and soft. The Bahama Mama one is a little bit more bronzy tone, a little bit more deep for me. This one's a little bit more of a natural bronze, so I wanted to bring that in case I wanted more natural. And I am bringing two concealers, the Rare Beauty one and the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I'm bringing the e.l.f. one because I really like how matte it is and covers really well, but the shade is a little bit off, so I like to mix it with the Rare one so that I get a nice shade match for me. I'm bringing some Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation, and it's gonna be for the nights where I want more full coverage. So like if I'm going out to eat at night, I want a little bit more glam, I'm gonna bring this so that I can wear that. And I am bringing my Embryolisse Moisturizer Primer because this goes really nicely with this foundation. Sometimes this foundation can be a little bit too matte and heavy, so I like to use this under because it really makes my skin hydrated and moisturized, and so it sits nicely on top of the matte foundation. I'm bringing the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is a travel size one that I have, so I want to throw it in there because I wanted a highlight, but since it's travel size, it's small and fits in here perfectly. Next, I'm taking my Illamasqua Cream Blush in the shade Lies, just because it's a really pretty sort of blush topper that I really love to give some nice glow to the skin. So I'm taking that because I feel like it just looks beautiful on my skin tone. Some MAC blush. And another blush by Juvia's Place. This is Serafina. This one's a little bit more on the warm toned orangey shade, and this one's a little bit more pinky toned, so just depending on what I'm feeling like that day. I'm taking this Makeup Forever foundation and blush palette because I can use this for not only my foundation, but I can also use it for cream contour and bronzer, and I can also use these shades for cream blush. So that's really nice. And I'm taking some pore minimizing primer because, like I said, when I go on vacation, my skin tends to freak out and I can get lots of texture. So this is gonna help minimize the appearance of any larger pores. Some peach corrector in case I have some under eye bags. I'm taking the KVD Shade and Light eyeshadow palette just because it has lots of matte shades that I can use a lot of these for different kinds of looks. So I'm taking that. I'm also taking ABH contour kit and my Tati Beauty palette because it's still pretty compact, but it has a lot of different shades in there, glitters and shimmers. So it's really nice to travel with because I don't have to take so much eyeshadow. With just these two eyeshadow palettes, I have basically a whole look for a whole week. So I usually take those as far as palettes. Then I am taking some Airbrush Flawless Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. It's a really nice matte foundation. I like to use this sometimes to cream contour. And since it's matte, it's really nice for in those days that are very hot. So I'm taking this. I might just mix it with the other foundations and just use like an all over foundation for me. I'm taking this Buxom lip gloss in the shade White Russian. This is my favorite. It's a lip plumping lip gloss. And I'm also taking LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation because it's a little bit more of a lighter coverage and a little bit more light feeling on the skin. So I wanted to use this sort of like as my everyday foundation. And I'm taking MAC Painterly Paint Pot because, you have to prime your eyelids when you do your eyeshadow. So that's the first case. Moving on to the second case I have a little pouch in here just with some loose items. I'll show you that in a little bit, but here I have mostly like skincare items. So I'm taking some Neutrogena makeup remover just in case I want to clean up my eyeshadow if I have fallout one day. Obviously some SPF, so I have the Supergoop Glow Screen. I have my Naturium Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. This is what I use every night to cleanse my skin, to remove my makeup, and that's my first cleanse. And then I usually take the Naturium Niacinamide Cleansing Gelée. It's my favorite, but I also sometimes bring the Salicylic Acid Cleanser because I can get breakouts on vacation. My skin hates vacation air for whatever reason. So just in case I get a few breakouts, I have the salicylic acid cleanser, and this also does like a light exfoliation on the skin, so that's gonna help. I have some cotton rounds and some Q-tips here. I also have some Naturium Multi-Peptide Moisturizer, my favorite moisturizer, and I think that it's fantastic. I love it, especially because my skin freaks out on vacation. This is really nice to calm it. I have some MAC Fix Plus, and I do have some lashes here, which I may or may not use. I brought some individual lashes and also this pair of Ardell number 420s because they're a little bit more of a natural kind of fluffy lash. But just depending on how I feel that day, I feel like the individuals might be easier for me to apply. I'm not totally sure yet, so I brought both. I'm gonna show you guys what's in this little pouch. I got this little pouch off Amazon. It comes in a set of many different colors, so I have a few of these that I use in my professional makeup kit as well, but I just got this one for my vacation, and I usually have like some loose items. This is a brow gel, some brow pencils, my Thrive Cosmetics mascara. The pencils I have, I think are, this one's NYX and this one is Smashbox. So those are the brow pencils that I use. Some red lipstick, this one's from Rare Beauty, just because I feel like I might want to do a red lip one day. And so I have a few red lips just depending on how I feel. This one's from Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte, but it's actually pretty nice. I know, right? It's kind of weird. This one's a Patrick Ta lipstick and it's like a really nice warm orangey shade in case I feel like doing that one day. I feel like that will look cute. And this Juvia's Place nude lip gloss because I love that. These are some tools to pinch your eyelashes. So when you have falsies, you want to pinch them to your natural lashes just so they look a little bit more blended in. So I have those with me. In case I want a nude lip, this is Kylie Cosmetics, I think Butterscotch lipstick. So this is more of like a nude shade. Always gotta bring a nude, right? Also have some Duo eyelash glue here. I use the black shade, some little scissors because you never know when you're gonna need these, especially when you're doing falsies. If you wanna trim them a little bit, but also you can use them maybe like if your clothing is having some little strings come apart and things like that, you can cut them off. You never know when you're gonna need those. This is a MAC liquid liner. This is a waterproof mascara from Illamasqua. So I love this because obviously it's waterproof. If I'm gonna go to the beach or the pool or something, I need some waterproof mascara. Some lip liners. This one is from Juvia's Place. This one is also from Juvia's Place. This one's like a red lip liner, so I'm gonna use it with my red lipsticks. And then this one is a nude shade from LA Girl Cosmetics. So that's basically what's in that pouch. I'm realizing that I'm packing like a lot of the same thing, but I'm telling you guys, one day I change my mind and I don't like any of it. So I bring just in case stuff because I just know, like some people, some people when they go on vacation, they pre-plan their outfits and their makeup and their hair. I'm not that person. I just kind of like play it by how I'm feeling that day. So yes, am I bringing multiple of the same item? Yes, but it's because I know that I'm going to hate it. And then I'm going to hate myself because I didn't bring the one that I actually wanted to use, you know what I mean? Hey guys, so I am interrupting this program to let you know that I am planning on doing a makeup class pretty soon in November. So I will give you guys more details as it comes out, but if you follow me on Instagram, you will definitely get that information. Make sure you follow me on there because that's where I will be posting the majority of the information for my makeup class. And so you guys can learn basically with me in a group setting. It's a 5-hour makeup class and it's $20 deposit. So you can learn lots of stuff, learn how to do your skin, learn how to do eyeshadow for your eye shape, and also some skincare tips. I'm gonna be doing that in November. So yeah, make sure you guys check it out. I'm so excited, but yeah, follow me on Instagram for more details on that. So yeah, you guys, that's basically it for this video, how I pack my makeup and skincare. This is basically it, what I'm taking, and it kind of drives me crazy that I can't take like my whole entire kit because like my anxiety is just going crazy that I might change my mind later, but I think I'm safe, you know, I think I'm safe. But yeah, that's basically what I have. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.